Why Meet the Others podcast? What's this about?
Why are we doing this thing?
Why are we doing this dang thing?
Who the F?
Do we even know what we're doing?
Certainly not.
Oh,
We
no.
just hooked this thing up tonight. We figured out how to use the mics, and now we're recording 10 seconds afterwards. Gives me comfort. So
I hear you.
yeah. So anyways, Meet the Others. That's us. Still waiting on this car to come and take me home. Things feel a little different now that we grown. Till I turn the ass, so they put my name in stone. Live how I wanna live, cause we die alone. Hey.
Yo.
What's poppin', everybody?
Welcome to Meet the Others podcast. I'm Anissa B.
My name is Choirboy Dank.
And like I said before, this is Meet the Others podcast. We are a podcast. We kind of talk about a lot of things, a lot of things. But mainly this guy right over here, he talks about music.
Talk about music stuff.
A lot of music stuff.
Why?
Well, why?
Because I make music
Get out of here.
and I like it.
Wait a minute. Are we connecting the dots today?
I don't know. I don't know if we should.
Okay, don't.
Let's go back. Let's go back. We do other things.
And me, what do I do? Who knows? It's still up for discussion. Who knows what she does?
Things.
Now, I like to talk about self-healing, self-growth, the gym, working out, working on my fitness. Pretty much. Right? What did you say?
Is that Fergie?
Yeah, with a little mix of me. Mm-hmm.
You know, Fergie is a crazy lady.
Why you say that?
She just had, she's had a life.
What does that mean? What kind of life has she had?
Done it all. Rode on planes.
Fabulous. Oh, the glamorous.
Yeah.
See, that was mine and hers together. Fabulous and glamorous.
You should do a collab.
Yo, Fergie, son, let's do it.
Yo, you know what's crazy?
What?
Speaking of the Black Eyed Peas, will.i.am was talking about a story where Michael Jackson was coming to one of his shows, right?
Uh-huh.
And he was like, "Oh man, you guys going on at 10 o'clock? That's right. When I'm gonna be putting the kids to bed, I can't make it."
Who said that, Michael?
Michael said that.
Oh, shoot.
And
Priorities.
right? Which is dope to know that Michael had.
Because he was a superstar. He could have had anyone put his kids to bed.
I mean, right? But he was doing the thing. He was doing the dad thing. Michael.
Daddy gang.
Yeah. So, anyways, that was dope. First, and then he goes. will.i.am goes, well, that's dope. Anyways, I'm gonna be doing some later stuff with Prince.
Ooh.
That same night. You could just come through then.
Yes.
Right? And he goes, oh no, I don't want to do that. Prince is a meanie.
No way. You're a liar.
He said he's a meanie. I was like, yo, I could see it. I could see it. They had a little thing.
And Prince was pretty confident in himself. He would probably stay your ass down.
You see the color purple?
Right.
Or not the color purple. What is it? Purple rain. The
Purple
color
rain.
purple.
The color purple. Oh, womp womp. This guy. Oh, should we just start all over?
Purple. We should just start all over. Gosh, all my credibility has just exploded onto the.
We can't
wall.
replicate the art that we just created. So. Damn.
No, Purple Rain. Fire movie if you haven't seen it.
Did you see it? Because you didn't even know the name.
Apollonia.
You always say this to me.
Yeah.
Why do you always say this?
Say what?
Apollonia.
She was in the movie. It was a big thing.
What's the big thing about her?
Vanity 6.
Who knows what that is? I don't, because I wasn't
You
even
obviously
around.
did not see the movie.
All right, maybe I didn't.
You did not see the movie. I may have misquoted what the movie was, but
I would not know anyways, because number one, I wasn't even born yet. So like,
neither was I. But I did my freaking Googles, watched the movie. It was a banger. Dude, my aunt had the Purple Rain poster on her ceiling.
Yeah, shout out to Aunt who?
Miss Tammy.
Miss Tammy, one of my faves.
Yeah. So, anyways, and I was always like, dude, this guy looks like a crazy guy. Who is this guy? Prince?
Interesting.
Right? And then like later on in life, I did my due diligence, and there was a couple years there I was in a Prince hole of just being a big Prince fan. Like, he is fire. And like, it's funny if you watch that movie, it's almost like a side chronicle to his life. It's almost like, like the 8 Mile to Eminem to some degree.
I could see that being it, because like I saw clips of it, know, but I was so young, and I don't know like if the movie was just like, it reminded me of a music video.
It was too good.
It
was so good. And then it had like other people that were in groups that was, yeah, I went into a hole because there's so much like culture around that, like Minneapolis and like all that stuff. So if you haven't watched it,
my dad used to dress like Prince. He was inspired for sure.
Did he have the frilly like shirts?
Yes. With the little paisley things, whatever those things are, parsley, whatever those.
Paisley Park. That's his
thing. With purple, blues, and sometimes, funny enough, like even though I wasn't like super keyed to the movie video, I was gonna say, see, whenever I used to like pick out his like button downs, a lot of time I would always favor to the purple and the blues and that pattern and like more like roughly stuff. I guess I just knew his vibes. I was like, he's a Prince guy for sure.
I mean, there's like Morris Day in it, which is fire.
I gotta watch it. I'm gonna watch it. You guys should watch it too if you haven't.
Yeah, no, amazing. Speaking of music stuff,
no reason why you shouldn't. But today, let's talk about what we're gonna do today.
Today, we're talking about a new project coming out, new EP from Choirboy Dank and the Menace of I think of Ghetto Mob and some other stuff. He's dope ass producer. We'll probably do some more work in the future, and yeah, it's a four track project, which is similar to other 4-track projects that I used to make a lot of times. So it's a short little thing, but it's all bangers. And
oh shoot, I've been hearing them. I get the opportunity to always hear them first.
Yeah, and there's some influences, kind of sprinkled in there. The first song is a ode to, speaking of like dancers and backup people, things right. of the culture, is 357, which 357 is an ode to the 357 dancers from MC Hammer.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
See, I had no idea.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to talk about it a little bit, because I think that sometimes I'd be putting stuff in the mix and it's like no one even knows or gives a shit.
357. Like, I mean, that's what I thought yesterday. I was like, you were like, yo, put on 357 of the loading.
Yeah.
And I was like, 357. 357. Not sure what this means, but
yeah, but it's all the Menace beats, which is like fire, because he has a certain kind of like, I would say, this like just what would be like a classic underground sound.
Okay.
Of like some classic school hip hop, but like a little darker flair, which I think that I'm a fan of. If you are attuned to any of my music, so I don't know, maybe I could do a little snippet here.
Ooh, we're gonna get a little treat.
Can't stop, won't stop.
Stop. I'll start twerking, please. Cut it off.
Drop the hammer. So
Calm down.
yeah, so I wrote a song ode to the MC Hammer dancer. So that's the first one off the project.
Okay.
I really like that song. After that, there is a ode to one of my favorite dishes, which is steak and shrimp.
Steak and shrimp for like a surf and turf type of
Surf
thing?
and turf. It's actually lobster, not shrimp.
Yes.
Surf and turf.
That's my favorite. I freaking...
A little surf and turf reference.
Let's hear it.
You want to hear a little bit?
Yes. If you want to give one, you got to give them all. Come on.
This is just a little snip.
Just in case, if I die before I wake, cut a cake, cut the lobster with the steak, blood dripping like a wash, shimmy yeah, to the Lord.
Fire. That's all you get. Turn it off.
And that's just in case.
Just in case.
That one's just in case. It's I don't know. I really like that one. I mean, honestly, all of these have a little bit of myself and a little bit of heart and soul in it.
Hey.
357 is dope because the second verse on 357 is pretty quick. Mm-hmm. But I would say it was I did it one morning and it just came to me, and the whole thing really just like flowed, right? And after I did it, I was like, man, that's really like Lil Wayne-esque.
Ooh, I can't wait to hear it.
Yeah, and it was dope. But yeah, there's no features on it. It's all me. The only feature is the Menace on the beats. So
nice.
The Menace be coming through with the slappers.
Do you care to share the third one?
Yeah, the third one is called Lit Low, which is just, one of those songs. It's about staying low key, kind of staying in the cut.
And still being lit.
Still being lit.
Shoot. That's what I always say. I say that every like Friday. I'm like Lit Friday, and we just sitting here watching Disney Plus. I'm like, yo, Lit Friday.
Yo, lit.
She just ate my ground beef over jasmine rice.
And we're watching Wish.
It is lit, son.
Boy. Yeah, no, this one's a banger too.
I don't talk shit out what the fit for Tally in that new thing. Send low, spending money, getting more bitch, I'm ducked off. Lit low. I don't talk shit out what the fit for Tally in that new thing. Send low, spending money, getting more bitch, I'm bitch.
Oh.
Bitch,
calm down.
I'm gonna cut that song off.
Boom, boom.
No, that one is probably one of my favorites on it. That one's gonna come first. I'm gonna drop that as a single.
Oh shoot.
That's gonna probably be out when you hear this.
Oh yeah. So because we are pre-recording.
So yeah. So check that shit out. That is out. Go check it out. All streaming platforms.
Spotify,
Apple Music,
Amazon, all that shit.
Go give it a like and share that shit. Yes. That shit's a banger.
So what would you say, like, mainly these are inspired, like what inspired you to write these? Are they all like combinations of different like levels of some of your journey, your experiences, or would you say that these are all like very imaginary and like putting on like a character, a situation from your imagination?
But these are kind of like when I got these beats, they really just inspired me from a level of like, this is kind of like the classic style of like old 3-6 Mafia, Pimp C style, okay. Kind of just like somewhat of that Memphis style rap
Right.
and just the underground, really. So
Okay.
it's like those underground style and really like kind of my main kind of core of like what I listened to as a kid, what I like, and yeah, I just felt like this was gonna be something that I felt like maybe I'd work it into a bigger album, but after kind of sitting with it a little bit, I was like, nah, this is just gonna be its own project
That's
that
dope.
is of that style.
That's cool.
You know, and you know, the Menace has like a certain kind of just like a classic, almost like, yeah, I don't know, just like a dark trap style of instrumental, and I just want to stay true to that sound.
Right.
Right. But do it in my own way, right? Like
Right.
do it from my influences and my perspective,
Gotcha.
if you will. So yeah, I wanted to keep it like that. And the name of the tape is called For the Ride, which is it's a 4-track tape. So it's the number 4, which I mean, if you know anything about me and my music, the number 4 is very important to me because I spell FOE.
Yes.
And that's family over everything.
100%.
So, and all of, you know, even back to Swagtooth, all of the Swagtooth kind of original tapes were like 4-track they all kind of started as 4-track little EPs that was produced by one producer to kind of give it like that album feel.
Right.
So that's kind of what I wanted to give a little nod to on this project.
That's dope.
So yeah, it's kind of like back to the roots a little bit. Yeah, For the Ride. So it's, you know, 4 tracks for the whip, riding around, you know.
For the whip, for your ears while you're working out.
Yeah, all that shit. Yeah. And we're gonna put some content behind some of that stuff because I have some cool ideas. Like even with the 357, there's just other things that I think they would tie into. Like 357 in a ways gave me like a Bones feel on the way that he had a certain, like there's this, I think it was Airplane Mode. I felt kind of inspired by the way that he did that. So like the Just Know I'm Coming is kind of like has like a certain drop in that same kind of vein that I like, you know, and Bones is kind of that same kind of community style, right. And he has a lot of similar inspirations, right? So yeah, be ready to check out some of that content that's going to be coming. I'm excited to put together and do all that stuff. And then the last one is actually, I'm trying to think what the actual name of it, the title of it the working title is Cruising Slow. That was the name of the beat, but I'm sure if I play it, I'll remember the name of the song.
Let's hear it. Just a smidgen.
This is for the whip. It's a little bit lower key, a little bit, yeah, you know. Recline that seat back.
Jeez, Louise.
You hear that sample? That shit's clean. Here we go.
On the whip, on the strip, homie, we gon' make a shit. Go, bro, on my shit. How you hoes gon' tell the shit? Lord the fit, gotta sit, got them coughing on my dick. Oh, Lord, spin the show, but that shit gon' come back quick. On the whip, on the strip, homie, we gon' make a shit. Go, bro, on my shit. How you hoes gon' tell the shit? Lord the fit, gotta sit, got them coughing on my dick. Oh, Lord, spin the dough, but that shit gon' come back quick. Park the whip, pop out quick, all that bullshit game.
Nope. What?
Done. Yeah, now that's...
Am I still driving?
That shit, I really... yeah, that shit's a banger. I really like that one. That one was one where I was like, I don't know really how to approach this song, but then once that hook came, it was like, it was over. And it was really... The funny thing is to some degree, it was inspired by my wife over here.
What? Wait.
And her gold fetish that she, you know, she switched over from
White gold.
the white gold to the yellow gold, and kind of made it in. It, sometimes that stuff just sneaks into the music. So
I did not know this.
did you hear? I mean, did you hear that? Gold rope on.
Oh, my ropes.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, I'm super excited to share some of that music. I think that it'll be it's just some bangers for the car. And then right after that, we got more coming. I got a bunch in the stash. But that's a little project I wanted to kind of shed a little light on. And
so when is this being released?
It's being released. I mean, it's ready. So I'm just gonna put it up. I gotta, as soon as I can get it released. Sometimes when you put it up on the whatever distributors and the Spotify's and the iTunes, they have you wait a little bit of time. But I'm gonna drop 2 singles. I'm gonna drop what's the ones? I'm gonna drop.
Make it a surprise.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop 2 singles, and then the rest is coming.
Oh, sure.
And
so you guys should follow him on Instagram at Choirboy Dank on Instagram, or follow him on Spotify.
Yeah, do the Spotify follow. The cool thing about the Spotify follow is when you actually follow an artist on Spotify, whenever I release something new, you get notified of it, which is dope because you just want to be the first to get up on that stuff, and
for sure.
Yeah, and like those tracks. So then whenever I do drop some more music, it's served up on a platter for you. So yeah, and I also got a couple bangers that are going to be coming after that in the form of singles.
Oh, cool.
They'll probably be folded into an album later, but this is just kind of like the EP to tease what's coming next.
To many, many more gems to
100%,
drop.
100%.
Nuggets.
Golden
drop.
nuggets.
Golden nuggets.
For
like
your
my
face.
golden ropes on my neck.
How you hoes gonna tell her shit? Nah, it's dope. And the Menace really fucking smashed some of them beats. So I'm excited to share that. And I'd like to work some more with him and just do some more fire shit. I also have someone else that was part of his collective Doom Shop at one point that I got some more shit in the can with them.
Nice.
That's fire. We gotta put some pressure on them to drop it. And stuff's coming.
Yes.
So
look out.
If you ain't up on it, get up on it.
Get up on it. Start to subscribe to us on Meet the Others podcast, because why the heck not? We do music. We talk about self-healing. And
this is the only place you're going to get them sneak previews, them behind the scenes, some, deeper into the game, and, some nuggets about life and how to navigate that hoe. So
for sure. Well,
till next time, guys.
Till next time. If you see these faces, then it's Meet the Others podcast. Peace.
Peace.
Why Meet the Others podcast? What's this about?
Why are we doing this thing?
Why are we doing this dang thing?
Who the F?
Do we even know what we're doing?
Certainly not.
Oh,
we just hooked this thing up tonight. We figured out how to use the mics, and now we're recording 10 seconds afterwards. Gives me comfort. So
I hear you.
Yeah. So anyways, Meet the Others. That's us.
Still waiting on this car to come and take me home. Things feel a little different now, but we grown. Till I turn the ass, so they put my name in stone. Live how I wanna live, cause we die alone.
Good shit.